news for everyone involved here is that like this particular outlet of bullshit is my particular outlet of bullshit. You heard it here, folks. I'm the best PC builder you've ever seen. It's only my first time. Okay. Alright, let's do it. I don't think we need like an entrance or anything. We can do that when we're editing.
Oh, don't worry, man. I already got an entrance squared away. I just
actually, you in the future decided that you wanted to do the intro. You decided on an anime intro theme. I haven't seen it yet, but, you know, it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
I mean, I've been on the verge of a few things, but what do you mean?
Well, I'm going to fuck the audio up. I'm going to delete my file, my version of the file, so it's just you talking to the void. That'll be the only thing we have left after today. So I'm going to have to go back and redo it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. You know, I'm just such a genius.
I think it's funny if you just don't tell me that you're doing it and do it.
Yeah. Alright, so the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to need to get that power supply out of there. Yeah.
Is it this or this?
It's both of them. It's a non-modular.
Oh, so it's all of this. Oh, yeah.
Ketchup mustard cable special. Literally run your computer grade power supply for like a build like this. Economical.
Are these these are required ones?
Yeah, I sent him his screws. I sent him his screws in a CD driver bag, because that's better use of a driver. You know, the CD drivers that come with motherboards. It's a better use of them.
I'm still okay. So there's still like I don't see an obvious cord to plug this thing into the wall.
Yeah, I didn't send him a power cord. I didn't do that.
Dude, I don't think you did.
I did.
I gotta be honest here.
I didn't send him one.
It is. Yeah, that's what it looks like. No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I was like, I know this motherfucker didn't send me. I know this cord.
Yeah, it's your classic in your house power cord. You know,
Fuck. Oh, I was about to be like, I have one right here, but nah, my laptop charging brick is a different plug. I think. Hold on, let me go check. I think my Xbox uses one.
His Xbox does. Which, I mean, there's always bound to be one of these things in your house.
And we've got power. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just plug this into the wall. And leave it chilling. Oh. So, well, this means that this PC will truly replace my Xbox. I hope I didn't fuck something up doing that, but I couldn't resist the joke. Oh, hit the fucking TV. Okay. Also, it came with SATA cables. Or SATA. Oh. Close up for the camera. Oh god. Oh, terrible lighting. Oh, terrible lighting.
Okay, so we're about to put the memory into the computer. We're doing the first step of building the computer, in my opinion, and that is that you need to get the motherboard box, or just a box, cardboard, flatten it, put the motherboard on it, and then basically build the computer on top of that, out like naked, and then turn it on to the display, see what it looks like. And it's the first steps, putting the RAM in.
Okay.
It's idiot proof. It's you just there's a notch on one side.
And I'm assuming this right here.
He doesn't know. This is completely his first time.
Got it.
Boom.
And then okay. Is writing gonna be towards or there's writing on both sides? Click. Yep. It looks like the click is the tabs going in, correct? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Alright, so next step is to put the processor. And usually this is much more a straightforward process. But
Behold, it is I, Clean Audio Jasper, from even further in the future, perhaps even the furthest. But I just want to say that AMD's little clamshell cases, they're really ambiguous, and it's really easy for people to put the processor back in them incorrectly, and that usually results in some bent pins. You know, I think you should just use an A320 motherboard for storage of all your AM4 chips. That's about what I think they're good for most of the time. That being said, if you buy one of these things on the used market and it comes to you in this little case, the little case that it comes from the factory and it's been taken out and put back in, just give it a good look over. Just look at the pins. Just give it a look over. Make sure there's none bent. Because I went to buy one time, and like the dude had just put it back in the case thinking he was doing me a favor. And guess what? One of the pins was 90'd. That's very difficult to fix. I went and got my money back. Didn't even fuck with it. It was a good deal too. But someone thought they were doing me a favor and closed the case, resulting in some bent pins on Riley's CPU.
I just didn't touch it. I just put it in a box and sent it to him. And he's looking it over for pins. Ooh, that's good.
I see a couple. Yeah. Yeah. It's not very. Don't use metal.
This stone's not that big. You want like a razor blade. You want something very precise if you're gonna do this. You can also just, if you buy it new,
I mean, I think the good news for everyone involved here is that, like, this particular outlet of bullshit is my particular outlet of bullshit.
yeah, you just take your time. Small movements. It's very tiny metal, so it does get damaged easily.
Fuck yeah, amazing. Oh shit. Yeah, I just found. I saw one more. Yeah, this was probably the worst of them all. It wasn't 90, but it was 45 for sure.
Very bad. Okay, so I think what I'm doing here.
Okay, yeah, see it.
Is I'm walking him through putting the processor into the socket. Because there are 1,131 pins that have to match up perfectly and then have proper mounting pressure between them in order to function properly. It's just a bunch of circuits. It's got to be connected. It's kind of hard to fuck up. Unless you have bent pins. On Intel, it's different. The motherboard is more at risk. You can grab them Intel processors and just but AMD chips are a bit more delicate. But basically you have a triangle that has to match up to another triangle. It's a golden triangle on the processor is this thing. And you match it up with this. And you will already open the little lever, but then you just take the little lever and you just, boom, it's done. So that's just like a normal part of the process.
Motherfucker, we got that. I've never done it. Fuck you, PC land. Alright, should I clean off the thermal?
Nah, you want it to age and get really dry. The older the thermal paste is, the better. Motherfuckers buy age-old vials of thermal paste clippings to use. No. Yes. Preferably with alcohol. But I know you don't have to.
I strike again, but I have to say this to everyone who's thinking about building a computer and you get told about how scary thermal paste application is, how big a deal it is. I mean, yes, but it's not hard. This shit is not rocket science. Do not be nervous when you go to do it. It's really not that big of a deal. That's how you could tell if someone's only built like 2 computers in their whole life, is when they get like really uppity about thermal paste application, especially on a chip that has like a built-in IHS. Like, y'all, Steve done proved it that thermal paste application doesn't matter. I direct die repaste my laptop because I have no choice because direct die chips, that's where it matters. I do that like every 3 months sometimes. You know? Like, it's not that big a deal. If you're really paranoid, use the little scrapey thing and put a nice layer on there. But just like enough is all you need. Too much is just maybe a little bit of a mess. Don't be insane. But there are guidelines. Just a big P in the center. Maybe you could do the 5-star pattern like Riley does here, which is just as valid. As long as your temps are fine, they're fine. Just know what to expect from the parts you have. It's not that big a deal. It's not. And however you do it is probably just fine too.
Yeah, that looks alright. I'd run that.
You heard it here, folks. I'm the best PC builder you've ever seen. It's only my first time.
Okay, now that we've done the absolute rocket science that is putting thermal paste on a chip with an IHS on it, it's time to put the cooler. It's time for the cooler to get cool. We're going to put it on there.
Okay. Yep,
This motherboard came with the brackets. I sent him the pull-over tension mounting kind, which no one likes to do. I don't like to do it. But you just kind of have to wrestle it on there.
Thing, obviously onto the person.
That completely unafraid.
Yeah, this feels like it's aggressively Okay. Okay. Oh, it's fucking solid. That bitch ain't going nowhere. So am I plugging this into this little 3 thing right here? It does say CPU fan on it. I didn't even see that part. Oh wait, hold on. That has 4.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's idiot proof. Everything.
Okay.
So just do it so you control your tech a little bit.
Cool. We're on. it's a simple job, but I do it hard every day. Okay. Cool. Motherfucker is tough. It's fucking not coming out.
So at this point, he's inserted the 24 pin in.
The fucking clip. Like the clip.
Yeah, it comes apart for 20 pin power for a 20 pin motherboard.
Well, I think I needed it. I didn't realize a 4-pin needed to go. It has a little thing that needs to be under the 20 pin to like connect them so it sits down right. And so I need to get the 20 pin back out so I can slip that shit under there. See, you know, the one thing about me is that when it comes to just yeeting shit out, you know I can, yeah, as I say, I can fucking put enough force to break a lot of things. God damn. Oh, I'm getting it out. Never mind, I'm getting it out. It's just being a bitch. It's coming slow, but it's coming out.
Peanut butter jelly time. Well, that concludes peanut butter jelly time. Hello?
Yo, what up?
So, you're in the video right now. As future Riley.
Oh, yes, Riley from the future.
Because we're examining Riley from the past.
We're examining Riley from the past. Of course, that guy's just an asshole.
We didn't give graphics card time respect. Paying it proper.
Here it is. Oh. It's like a used condom.
I think the OG one's actually fine. Okay, so now he's got a stick it in the right PCI slot. He's got 2 full-size ones, so you know you could be like, which one do I plug it into? And that's fair. But always the top one, closest to CPU. That's where your graphics card goes. Might be a little tiny one above that for your Wi-Fi. Who knows? But don't try to get in that one.
I believe so. Yeah.
He stuck it in most of the way, but when he plugs the power cord in, it goes in all the way. There's a little latch, and just kerchunk it in there, you know.
There's 2 of them.
2 of them. He's got 2 cords. He's got 2 graphics card power plugs, PCI power plugs. He only needs one that's not really a power supply where you want a graphics card that needs both of his plugs. Let's just be honest here.
Oh, look at that. I just, actually plugged it in now.
I mean, it'd be fine either way.
As I was plugging in the PCI, something clicked. Yep.
you don't want to put power supplies, especially inexpensive ones, in stressful situations. You know, and I like EVGA.
Do I need to
Extreme power supply units. Wait, what?
Do I need to plug the power supply in? Okay.
Yeah, at this point, yes, you do.
Okay.
And that's because it's time to try to turn it on. We got it all. We got the processor in it, got the RAM in it, got the graphics card in it. And so now all we got to do, and we got the power supply plugged into it. But next we got to plug the power supply in and plug it into a screen and try to turn it on. And at this point, we should have cared about static electricity this whole time. So, you know, I hope you weren't following along to this IRL. It's like you're like, I'm going to build a computer. And this came up for some reason. I just try to touch the metal. Don't do the shit on carpet. You know, you want a decent area to work in. You don't want to be wet or anything. But at this point, it especially matters. But he's pretty much ready. He's got the TV. Cool.
Put that on mute. Okay, plug it into the graphics card.
Yep. If you got a computer like this, if you're buying a graphics
turn
card
on
like
the power
that,
supply.
you plug it into the graphics card.
Should anything happen?
No.
Okay.
Next, we gotta tell the computer to turn on.
For me, but that's fine.
You do this little switch that basically all it does is there's pins on the motherboard, not nearly as sensitive as the ones on the CPU. And you gotta touch them with a screwdriver. This is where you want to touch shit with a screwdriver. More boutique enthusiast motherboards will have the
HDMI
switches built in to the motherboard to turn it on and off. It's a really nice feature.
Got it.
But there's nothing. If you're doing it in this situation, you have access to the pins, and you just gotta find it. It's usually in the manual somewhere. But if your eyes are decent and you have decent glasses, or as long as your vision is like able-bodied person, and you're allowed to drive a car on the road, should be able to find it. Magnifying glass if you're subject to eye strain.
Oh. Output. Yep. I got a gigabyte screen.
So that I guess I cut it because it was kind of boring.
Okay. Yeah, facts. Yo, dude, this shit does look like your grandma's computer.
It was my grandma's computer. I didn't want just anyone to have it.
The '88 Civic fucking computers. I've got the Dodge Neon. No, scratch that. I got the Plymouth Neon fucking computers. we LS swapped the Millennium Falcon. Come check out my video.
Sleeper computer, bitch. I love a sleeper computer. I hope we get to liquid cool it. Like, I hope when we, inevitably, try to fit, one of the mutant processors that AMD makes, all the 3900, 5900 type beats, the 12, 16 core things, 3D V-cache chips. God damn. If they actually give us AM5 architectures, chips, AM4 to work in AM4 boards with this shit, if they make a socket AM4 version of those chips or something, things like that'd be fucking crazy. So we do we get a freaking cutoff. We don't cut the whole front of the computer off and stick a thick boy AIO in there or
Well,
something.
that was anticlimactic. Well, let's put this shit together, because no matter what, it's like, we gotta build the shit before the keyboard's even useful. Okay. So motherboard's going in. So I'm seeing 4 different sets of AB holes. So you said I'm looking at the little like dome things. What are those supposed to line up with on the board? What am I looking at?
So now he's putting the motherboard in. CPU cooler still on it. You typically, with an air cooler especially,
Can I unplug
just
these
keep it
2
on
fans?
there.
Yes, I can.
Just drop it in. It's ready to go.
This thing's like, nope, flop. Stay up. Motherfucker. This thing's like, nope, flop.
He's just it's so.
I was trying to get
So
some
all these
attention.
things are built on a standard called ATX, and there's some spin-offs like ITX. And basically they all have the same screw pattern. All of them. The power supplies are all the same. Graphics cards fit the same brackets. Which now that they're getting like literally Xbox Series S sized, they have to think of new stuff.
I lost a screw, but I found it. Man. I don't know how to do that. Fuck. Yeah, this one doesn't have any of the magnet shit, though, so it's not letting it do that. Like, it's not staying in there. Like, there's no connection, you know? Because that's what I like. That's how I like to do it, too. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe this big one will do it. No, this big one doesn't fucking have it either. What is the point of modern technology if I can't stick a goddamn screw to my screwdriver and shove it in a hole?
Alright, so now he's got to screw it all in. We're going without magnets. Unfortunate fortunings for my boy here. That's why magnets on the screwdrivers are good. Can I please have an LTT screwdriver? I don't want to buy one. I've got a lot of magnet screw. I've got the fucking Stanley Fat Max one with the little locking mechanism. It's got a decent magnet. It's a simple. It's the $20 Hero. I am content. I don't need to buy one. Well, I want one so bad. Give one to him so I can try it. He obviously send one to him so I can get my hands on it.
Oh shit! It's fine. No, it is fine. It is fine. It landed on. I have a little table beside my table, and so it landed perfectly. Just slid right on like a penguin. Graphic code time.
So I really should have had him plug the SATA cable in before you put the graphics card in.
Yeah.
Always makes it more
This cord
annoying.
is pretty tight. I just gotta
But
get
he's
my
just
fingers in the right spot.
And this man has big hands.
Make it
Those
ejaculate.
things are wide. Look at that toy
Female
spice,
ejaculation.
okay? The toy spice. He's sticking his old mitts in there.
Come on. There we go.
Boom.
Dick cheese.
Got his old mitts in there.
I guess I should screw this bitch in, right?
Screw the graphics card in. That is a good thing. They get saggy.
I mean, it's very not wiggling, but it's also not.
You don't want the sag.
This bitch is not wiggling.
Lies.
I don't want it to be a Bob Saget.
No, you don't. That's why you screw it in. You don't let Bob sag. You keep him firm. You keep him right.
Okay, that is in. Okay. And then so how do I put the RAM in?
There's 2 cables for your SATA SSD. This man right here.
Okay.
He's
I'm
the
gonna
one
get it all fucking
who did
loosey-goosey up in that bitch. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Where's that tape that you put in here? Where's that fucking box I threw away? Give me the tape. Give me your tape, you piece of shit.
Ready to turn it on. He doesn't fuck about bad juju. He's not afraid of evil in this world.
Yeah, that's why I don't give a shit.
He doesn't give a shit.
Balls.
So
If there's anything I'm about,
side
it's my
panel.
balls.
What's going on?
Okay.
Then we're gonna have our first start.
Plug it into the graphics card still, not the motherboard.
Right.
It fucking works! It's alive! I'm so excited to finally have a box. It's been a long journey. It's been such a long journey. Oh, it's not even either. Look at that. Yes.